Good morning, friends. It's Mr. Drew again. Hope you're all doing very well. Hope everyone slept well. Today's book is Hugless Douglas and the Big Sleepover by David Melling. Douglas was packing all his things for Rabbit's sleepover. He had a lot of stuff, but there was plenty of room at Rabbit's. He packed his honeybee pajamas, a toothbrush, and a storybook. He was very excited. I hope Rabbit reads a bedtime story, thought Douglas, as he set off into the woods. His bag was very heavy with all his things. First, he got stuck and then he got lost. He climbed up the nearest tree to see where he was, only the tree he chose was quite thin and... What do you think? What do you think the tree was? Thin and what? And very bendy. Snap! Ouch! Douglas crashed to the ground and nearly squashed the little sheep. "Hello," said Douglas. "I'm going to Rabbit's for a sleepover, but I'm lost." "I know the way," little sheep squeaked. Douglas smiled. "Why don't you come along to Rabbit's too? There's plenty of room at Rabbit's." Douglas scrambled out of the bush and brushed himself off. Funny, he thought, my bag feels even heavier now. Why do you think that is? At last they arrived at Rabbit's house. "Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo! You won't fit," Owl hooted. "I only brought one little friend," said Douglas, "and there's plenty of room at Rabbit's." "What about us?" cried the sheep. Rabbit was very happy to see everyone. "I love having sheep over for sleepovers," she laughed, and she waved them all into her house, one by one by one. "Your front door looks small," bawed Little Sheep. "Nonsense," said Rabbit. "There's plenty of room." Poor Douglas. They pushed and they pulled. "I don't think this is working," said Douglas. "Wait a minute," cried Rabbit, snapping her fingers. "I'll dig a bigger hole." Do you think they're going to get Douglas in there? Oh boy, it looks like a tight fit. "There now," puffed Rabbit. "Isn't that cozy?" Douglas wasn't so sure. "When are you going to read us a bedtime story, Rabbit?" asked Little Sheep. "As soon as I get in," Rabbit replied. "Snuggle up." Everyone shuffled and shifted and squeezed about. "There's no more room at Rabbit's," cried Douglas. Little Sheep brushed his tickly fleece against Douglas' big round nose. "Ah!" Doing, 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 doing. Achoo! Out popped the sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you guys count with me real quick? There were 10 sheep, right? So let's look. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4 sheep, 5 sheep, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's right, 10. Good job. There were sheep all over the place. Douglas gathered them together and looked around. There's plenty of room out here, he said. Yawn. So Douglas and the sheep settled down and listened to Rabbit read a story. Once upon a time, Rabbit began, there was a big sleepover. And one by one, they all closed their eyes and fell asleep. What would you pack for a sleepover? All right, kids, that's it. That's the end of the book. Thank you so much for joining Mr. Drew today. I'll be back again tomorrow with another book. I love doing these, so of course all the feedback is really appreciated. Thank you so much. Be safe, wash your hands, and enjoy your time. Thank you.